Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we acquired the Super Hammer. It is a more powerful version of the regular hammer, hence the Super moniker. So I have some things to kind of say about that. As we have gone through this adventure, it's been pretty clear that Mario has not actually been getting any new equipment like you would expect him to. Like in traditional RPGs, that is. No, sure, we've been able to find badges, but the badges have not actually been able to be all that useful for us. I mean, let me try it again. Yes, the badges are definitely useful. The thing I wanted to say is they're not necessarily the same as equipment. When I was playing this game for the first time, I wasn't sure... Oh, that apparently doesn't work. I wasn't entirely sure how I felt about that. I kind of prefer to be able to get new equipment, buy better weapons in towns and that sort of thing. But this game actually prefers to keep things kind of like... Well, they're upgrades for solving puzzles. Because with this hammer we just got, we're able to break stone blocks now. I mean, I guess it is nice that we at least do have badges to be doing and finding and that sort of thing. Oh, by the way, we're in these ruins, and this ghostly voice has been kind of pestering us. Turn back, thief! Your time is running out! If you do not retreat, you'll be in grave trouble. I do not lie. You will regret it. Speaking of chomps, those will be kind of important here soon enough. First things first. I want this key. By the way, it's kind of weird that the button was already depressed, but it did not actually pull these stairs out until we pressed it again. But I guess buttons can technically work like that. I mean, maybe it was in the middle of being turned on, and we needed to turn it off. I'm really wishing that I had timed that better. Worked out in my favor, though. How far are we from a level up? Pretty far. I don't think I'll be able to get one before we're done with this place. Well, worst case scenario, I got a life shroom. Basically acts as a 1-up. And then comes these guys. How sneaky, hanging from the ceiling. I do not have MP to knock him off the ceiling. Get down. Darn it! Why am I failing at the timing? Oh, thank you, badge of luckiness. Oh, really? I didn't need you now. It's already down to 1 HP. You know what? Let's do this. Alright, now I'll be able to get that guy down. Actually, I'm probably just going to outright KO him. Which I am perfectly fine with. By the way, here's a map of the dungeon. Let's see. We are here. The purple dot is the hammer we found. Oh, look at that. It actually shows a little speck there where you can find the hidden slow go badge. As for these green dots, well, let's see if we can figure out what's up with them. Okay, you know what? Paracarry. He won't be able to cause any damage, but he can at least knock this guy down for me. Oh, hold on a sec. They're flipped over, and I got a stronger hammer now. I do not, however, have a stronger paracarry. Thank goodness I was able to time that. Maddie Ratata says, it is neat to have the map, though is there only the one? Yeah, I think this is the only one. It would be neat if there was one of these in every dungeon. It is interesting seeing the layout of these places. Oh, hey, here's the thing. We can upgrade one of my party members. I already did that with Cooper. Next, I'm going to do it with Bombette. And speaking of Bombette, I see that cracked wall over there. And back to Goombario. I knew this place would have lots of hidden areas. Ancient palaces always do. It's like a law of ancient architecture, I think. And by the way, there's always supposed to be treasure, too. I wouldn't mind finding something nice. Well, there's that little diamond star thing up there. I bet it is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get it. But first, boss fight. So, these are apparently the chomps that we were told about. Well, unfortunately for those chomps, I got a strong old hammer and an upgraded bomb. So, these guys should actually go down pretty easily, despite the boss music. And in fact, the Zap Tap badge is also going to be helpful here, because that brings it just low enough for Mario to finish off. Now, what is the deal with this? Diamond stone, a star-shaped stone found in dry ruins. Whatever might this be used for, I wonder? As if I didn't know. It's not like I haven't played this game like a dozen times already. In fact, thinking on it, I actually played through this game twice when I got it. I enjoyed this game so much the first time, then it's like, yeah, it took over 20 hours to get through, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I'm gonna do it again. And so I did. An artifact, a strange artifact found in dry ruins. There's actually not very many games that I've done that. Played through them more than once in a row. This game, though, is just that good. Kinda simple compared to other RPGs, especially in the story department, but it's definitely fun. By the way, you remember in the previous chapter when I encountered those bullet bill blasters and it's like, this is probably the only boss that you can get a first strike against? I was wrong. Oh yeah, and because Bombette is leveled up, her explosion is stronger too. Maddie Radita says the simplicity is why it works, I'd say. It's a very good casual game. Yeah, that's very true. And not casual in a bad way either, but more of a, I can just enjoy myself and not think too hard about getting good. It's just pure RPG goodness. Okay, we're just about done with this here dungeon. We've got ourselves the key from down there earlier. Let's actually use it now. Yes, Maddie, casual in a relaxed way. That's a good way of putting it. Triangle, star, moon. Let's go ahead and start taking care of that now. Triangle, diamond, I should say. Moon. Pots and gold and rainbows, and a red balloon. As it so happens, I have an unopened box of Lucky Charms waiting to be enjoyed tomorrow morning. And here's that Moonstone. Does not evolve Pokemon. Oh no! A boss fight against enemies we've already been fighting! Whatever shall I do? So yeah, because Bombette leveled up, she of course gets a new attack. I'm making good pacing in this. It totally has paid off to do a practice run before the stream. I figured it might take 3 episodes to get through this place, but no. We're opening the last bit of it right here. Ooh, music change. That lets you know that we're almost done. Actually kind of cool. This is your final warning. Enough of this foolishness. Leave at once. Nah. We'd better get ready for a fight. You got that right. So I want Parakarry for the upcoming battle for certain. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna look at my notes because I actually have a strategy for this guy. Bleh. You ignored all those very scary warnings. Don't you have the common sense to get scared and run away? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't mess with Tutankoopa, a faithful follower of King Bowser. Oops, I mean, you shall regret this. Alright, boss time. So, we got ourselves another boss scene here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but every chapter boss in the game has their own battle theme. Now, the first time I played this, I wasn't quite catching on to that. I knew something seemed different about this music, but I wasn't sure if it was different from the Koopa Brothers music or not. Anyway, bleh. Come, Chomp, come! Bite this intruder! Yeah, totally not gonna put up with you. Bonus! It worked on the boss! It's not guaranteed, mind you. I have a plan B, or had a plan B, just in case it failed to hit the boss. But since it hit him, I am okay with this. As for Shrink Stop, I don't know if that would actually work on him. It'll work on the Chomp. Even if it did work on Tutankoopa, though, it wouldn't matter. He doesn't attack you directly. Uh-oh. Oh, it just occurred to me. My star power has not recovered yet. I can't summon this guy again. Apparently those health blocks do not restore star power. Oh well. This is why I brought along a nutty cake. So I'm not gonna give this guy much chance to do a whole lot, by the way. Both him and the Chomp. Ah, couldn't block it. But hey, didn't take much damage. Bleh. I'm a magical genius. Watch and be amazed. Hey, can I block this? No, completely failed. That's a bummer. Oh well, I think it's almost done anyway. In fact, the power jump should do it. Yep, there he went. So, if I hadn't kicked his butt as I just did, he would have done another stompy attack, but instead of hitting us, it would have knocked him down and made him unconscious for a moment. At that point, I would have brought out Cooper and used Dizzy Shell against him, because that definitely would have stunned him. No! Aw, come here, Chompy. Wah! What are you? Ow! Help! I guess those chomps are not well trained. It's Tutankoopa's old lair. That guy wasn't so tough. You're much tougher, Mario. I can't believe that Tutankoopa was the master here. This kingdom was originally built by nomada mice many generations ago. I tell ya, Tutankoopa didn't look much like a nomada mouse. No, he was more of a Koopa, that's for sure. I mean, might have been pretty funny if he tried disguising himself as a nomada mouse. But considering he's been hiding here, doing the spooky voice, I guess he didn't really have much reason for a disguise. Anyway, thus Mario and party unearth the legendary Dry ruins deep within Dry Desert. They smashed Tutankoopa the wizard and freed Mamar, the second of the wish-granting star spirits. But the enemies awaiting Mario grow ever stronger, and the challenges more difficult. What's in store for Mario and friends? Where will their adventure take them next? That is a very good question, actually. We should totally figure that out after the episode break. This is like the perfect time to go on one. We got a Peach segment coming up. That'll take a few minutes though, so yeah, episode break now.